welcome back to my channel. Today I am making a blackberry and lemon cake. So without further ado, let me show you how to do it. And don't forget to subscribe. So here are all the ingredients that we're going to need today. First off, we have 100 grams of butter. Then we need 165 grams of castor sugar, 2 eggs, 1 lemon. Then I have some desiccated coconut that I like to put into my cakes. We have some self-raising flour. I have these milled mixed seeds and nuts that we're going to pop in there as well. And a vanilla protein yogurt for the creamy element. And last but not least, my freshly picked blackberries. So the first thing you always have to do in my baking recipes is grease your tin. And I am using this 1-calorie spray by Frylight in order to do this. And I'm just trying to get into all the corners and make sure this cake doesn't stick. After that, you want to start on your wet ingredients. Now I'm using a stand mixer for this, but if you don't have one, you can easily pop it into a bowl and whisk it by hand. So I'm just putting in my 100 grams of butter that I have and pouring in my castor sugar as well. Now just to note, my butter is already salted, so I'm not adding a pinch of salt to this recipe. But basically, you just want to cream this all together before adding your eggs. So I'm using 2 large free-range eggs. You can add them in one by one, but I'm super impatient, so I'm adding them both in at the same time. I find that it doesn't really make a difference because you're still incorporating everything. After that, I'm using my vanilla protein yogurt. I absolutely love these yogurts. They taste so good, and I use them in a lot of my baking recipes so that it's a little bit of extra protein hit, it's lower calories, and it has a lot less fat as well. So mix that in there too. The rest I'm going to do by hand. So one ingredient that I actually forgot to tell you about was the skinny syrup, and I'm adding in just a dollop of the salted caramel flavor. Then 150 grams of flour. I'm adding these milled seeds rather than whole seeds, or slithered almonds you could add, or walnuts, whichever seeds that you prefer, just for a bit of extra fiber. Then I'm adding my desiccated coconut. I love that coconutty flavor in almost all the cakes that I make. And of course, in the blackberry and lemon cake, we're going to add some lemon zest. And I'm actually adding in 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. And also half a lemon, the juice of half a lemon, just to give it that extra zing. But of course, adjust it to your own taste buds. Then you just want to give the whole thing one big mix, and also add in a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder just so everything can rise. So it ends up being this really soft consistency. Now, my aim with this cake is to layer it with these sweet and freshly picked blackberries from our local forest, actually. Now, I'm not measuring out how many grams of blackberries I'm using. I'm just simply sprinkling on the amount that I want in my cake. Now, don't forget that the more of these berries that you're using in the batter, it will make it a lot looser because of its juices, so it is going to take longer to cook. And I'm just going to repeat the process by layering on an extra bit of batter, and I'm going to sprinkle on some more berries. Now, I am going to go all out with these berries because it took me an hour to pick them. I got stung by nettles and thorns and the whole lot, and in my opinion, the more berries in my cake, the better anyways. I'm just trying to roughly spread them out before putting on the last layer of batter. And at this stage, you can sprinkle some more sugar on top for a nice crust, but I actually think it's sweet enough, so I'm going to leave it as it is. But what I am going to do is just push a few extra berries in at the top, so I basically have 3 layers of blackberries.
I always lick the spoon.
So now we're going to cook this in a preheated oven for 200 degrees for roughly an hour. And it's already rising. So I pulled it out of the oven and it's caved in a little bit in the middle, but the rest of it is cooked through. Okay, let's cut this open and see what it's like on the inside. Okay, I can tell there's a lovely crust going all the way around. I'm smelling the lemon zest. Oh yeah, that looks so fluffy. I can see all the gooey blackberries. This is definitely going to be a delight to eat.
Thank you to everyone who watched my video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Now, if you recreate the recipe, please tag the Russian Twist on Instagram, and if you're not already following it, go check out the extra goodies that I post on there as well. Have a great day, and I'll see you all soon.